This is the complete arrangement for understanding the process of modulation and demodulation. Basically, amplitude modulation and demodulation. So we know that amplitude modulation is the process in which the characteristics of high frequency wave is varied in accordance with the amplitude of the modulating signal. So on the the different equipments or the demo kits which we are using, if we will first of all discuss about those. The first equipment we can use is the CRO, that is the cathode ray oscilloscope, which is used for the measurement of the signal. So for example, this is the amplitude modulating signal. This is the modulating signal, and clearly it indicates a frequency of 1.021 kilohertz. So this is a 1 kilohertz signal, I mean to say. So then the kits, this signal is coming from a signal generator. This is the first kit, is the signal generator kit. It's also showing signal generator and frequency modulation kit. We can perform the various experiments through these kits, but for the time being we can use this kit for signal generation. So these are the different section or different parts of the kit, which is signal generator and frequency modulation kit. So if you see that here, this is the function generator. So we are taking the output of this function generator, and it is connected with the help of this CRO connector, and is given to the input of the CRO, and we are getting the modulating signal. In the same manner, we are having another function generator here, which can generate a high frequency signal. If you see, let us come back to this signal generator, this one. This no, this second generator, this one is the high frequency signal generator. It generates a signal of high frequency, and it's roughly around about 450 to 460 kilohertz. We'll see in the CRO. Now this is the output given with the help of the CRO probe to the CRO, and if we see here, so this is a output from a high frequency oscillator, and it is 455 to 456 kilohertz. So it's a high frequency signal. So this is the carrier wave. So now what we can do now is we can take the AM signal from here, we can modulating signal from here, and we can take the high frequency carrier signal from here. And in the second kit, this is the second kit, and this second kit is amplitude modulation kit. So here we are having the different section in this. In fact, we are having the different modulators. We can have a ring modulator, we can have a balanced modulator. This is the balanced modulator 1, this is the balanced modulator 2. We can also have a low pass filter or a ceramic filter, so we can use either one of these. So for example, we are using this balanced modulator 1. What we are doing, this low frequency signal here from this first function generator is given to the input of this balanced modulator. High frequency signal is also given here to the second input, that is the carrier input, here to this balanced modulator, and at the output of this balanced modulator we are giving this output through this CRO, through this connecting probe to the input channel of one channel of your CRO. And if you see here, this is the amplitude modulated signal. You must have seen the waveform. So this is your amplitude modulated waveform with a frequency of 457 kilohertz. Whatever is the frequency of carrier wave, because the frequency is not being changed. The only thing changed, or the parameter changed here, is the amplitude of the carrier signal. In fact, the modulating signal gets override on this carrier waveform, and this is the amplitude modulated waveform, as you have seen in the theory class also. So this is the amplitude modulated waveform. Then next we can see in this amplitude modulation and demodulation is the demodulation part. So what we will do now is, this is the amplitude modulated waveform. This amplitude modulated waveform is now given to the demodulation input of the demodulator. So this is a demodulator kit. This is a third one, amplitude demodulation kit. So here again we are having the different we are having the process for amplitude demodulation. Different type of amplifier stages are also there. So this is given to the input of in AM signal. Here it is given to the intermediate frequency amplifier, IF amplifier. And now we can take the output. We can take the output from the output of this demodulator. You have seen the envelope detector, and then the signal passes through this low pass filter, and we can get the output from this demodulator. So if we see the output through CRO, you will find that you will get the waveform whatever is given at the input. So this is the input, this is the demodulated waveform we are getting. Again the frequency is 1.02, means roughly around about 1 kilohertz we are getting back. So this is a complete process of amplitude modulation and demodulation. In fact, you can measure the modulation index also from this modulated waveform. So simply here, these are the function generators, generates high frequency and low frequency signal given to the input of one of the modulator. At the output we will get the modulated waveform. This modulated waveform is given to the input of this demodulator, and at the output of demodulator we are getting the waveform given to the CRO, and we will have here the output waveform here. We can measure the other number of parameter here in modulation, amplitude modulation. But since you are not here, so through online process we can only show this much about your amplitude modulation. So my summation is that you must go in detail about this amplitude modulation process if you will find somewhere through online, and then this is all about your amplitude modulation and demodulation process. Then in the next video I will give you the process of frequency modulation and demodulation.